Today we are trying out WestJet's new route from Cardiff to Toronto.
On the comments!
Will flying to Canada from our local airport be the best travel experience we've ever had?
Just don't fall asleep at the wheel.
Or will we wish we had just driven to Heathrow instead?
I am excited for this one. Today we are on our way to Toronto from Cardiff Airport. What do you mean? We're flying transatlantically from Cardiff Airport. That is right. WestJet now operate a flight from Cardiff to Toronto Pearson, which is actually insane. I think I've only ever flown from Cardiff once before in my entire life, which is mental considering it's about an hour away. Bristol is almost equally as far and tend to have more flights operating on it that I can find use out of. Cardiff generally is quite a seasonal airport, going to holiday destinations and, you know, flying sort of smaller domestic routes or wherever. So a lot of the flights from Cardiff I don't really get too much use out of, unfortunately. We are going to be joined by some friends, and yeah, I'm sure we're all going to have a lovely time. So sit back, relax and enjoy. I was going to do a nice clip with everybody outside of the airport as well, you know, and introduce them that way. However, the weather is horrendous and everybody has arrived at different times, so I'm going to go in and see if we can find some people. This is one of my friends.
Welcome to Cardiff Airport.
Welcome to Cardiff Airport.
Really little. Teeny tiny.
You've flown transatlantic 10 million times over the past year. Every single time from London,
Never
basically.
been it.
So you've never been to Cardiff in your life?
No.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Should be fun. Just waiting for the slow coaches that are Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster. Mark Andrews
Always
is late to everything.
Always late.
Oh, this is the late boy's getting a couple of photos of the outside. Nice of you to finally join us, boys.
Everybody is in the vlog. He's got it on it, look at him.
Look at that. Imagine being late, right, and making Chloe not be able to check her bag yet, Gavin. Terrible.
Do you know on the tan?
Huh? Well, I will take some of the tan. I might be alright anyway, because like I've got some. It might just run out. I gotta get a good shot of the picture happening on my phone as well.
Oh yeah, here we go. 5, 4.
Oh, look at the hands. Do it again.
That's what it was. I love it for the madness. Here we go.
Look at that. Oh my god, boys. This is the quietest security I think I've ever done in my life. Oh, Gavin had a row anyway, didn't he?
For doing the same thing Danny Jones did, but you know, Dan gets away with it as usual.
It's what they call a gift of the gab, isn't it? You know, just a charming man. Look at this, seasoned travel vet. She got a bag of eggs.
Egg bag. Okay, you just put like
And she ordered some toast.
a little
The most expensive toast you've ever seen in your life. So what we got in here then? So how many eggs?
And this is 1 egg and 150 grams of egg whites, some spinach and some peppers, and 2 chicken sausages.
And just, what's that, just one green bean? Or?
Yeah, the pepper fell out,
Oh.
I guess.
Fair play, it looks horrendous, but you've got to do what you got to do, haven't
I'll
you?
do it.
And, I mean, that is a cracking breakfast when you're on the road. That is some pure travel veteran stuff.
Thank you.
So no word of a lie, right? From ordering that food to it come in, took actually 3 minutes.
That's crazy.
Wow. 3 minutes.
Good service.
That's faster than your eggs.
That is faster than my eggs.
On first impressions, as you can tell, we were all buzzing to fly to North America from our home airport. It might seem like nothing, but it was so surreal that we were flying from Cardiff on this route, as we usually have to travel 3 hours to a major airport. After some food, a look around the gift shop, getting some Welsh cakes to the road, it was time to board the flight to Toronto. So we are on board now. That was very easy. They boarded from the back and the front. We had a jet bridge, I think, on the front, and then, yeah, we had the stairs on the back. So far, I think I've got a full row to myself. One of the flight attendants, as I got on, asked if I could be closer to Mark, Gab, and Dani Luna, but they, I think, are surrounded by people. So he's let me out a free row. So now I'm in 16F instead of 20A. On this Boeing 737 MAX 8. The flight time today is 7 hours and 46 minutes. So that's what we got so far. It's dried up a bit now outside, thankfully. because the weather wasn't very nice earlier on, and hopefully the weather will be a lot nicer in Toronto and then in Windsor when we drive there. Seat tour is a bit tight in here. I mean, this is a pretty standard 737 anyway, to be honest. I am a very tall guy. I am 6'3". My knees basically are touching there, which is kind of what always happens. Luckily, if there's no one next to me, then I can spread out, which is perfect. Obviously, I've got my bag under the seat there. We've got the USB port and a USB-C port there, but it doesn't look like they've got any actual plug outlets on this. So yeah, I'll have to look around for that because I can't see that. Yeah, but it's pretty standard seat, to be honest with you. Nothing really special to see. The biggest thing really, there is no TV on here. Yeah, it shouldn't be the end of the world, the fact that there is no TV on here. They've got free Wi-Fi on there to combat that. I have my laptop with me, so I guess we'll figure that out later on. We'll see if I can... Well, someone did just say you've got free Wi-Fi, so yeah. Hopefully then I can just get my laptop up and it'll be good enough connection to stream something on it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I am now joined by a friend and not on my own anymore.
Yay, hello.
Hello, Chloe has got her electrolytes on the go now. She's also given me a sachet. Gonna make them up on the old flight ski. What we got? So we got the white peach liquid IV. Cough then. Went up my nose. The electrolyte dust went up me. Oh, look at that! Look at that electrolyte action. We're gonna do a live taste test on the video because I haven't tried this one yet. Shake them up. Usually you have to pay extra for this site, you know. But I'm giving it to you guys for free, so make sure you subscribe. Thumbs up the video.
White peach.
Oh, that's good actually. Yeah, that's nice. I wasn't know what I was thinking. I didn't know.
What you were expecting?
Yeah, what I was expecting. That was weird, as it were. When it comes to the electrolytes and stuff, you know, those little sachets, I always expect a bit more saltiness. It's not very salty, this one. Yeah.
I don't like.
But I like it. I like the salty ones. But yeah, you do. Yeah. What am I gonna rate that out of 10? That's the question. I'm gonna rate that, and a solid 7 out of 10.
Wow,
yeah, that's pretty good actually. And after pretending I'm an electrolyte connoisseur, it was time to take off from Cardiff Airport and get a picturesque view of Barbados. And that was probably the most gorgeous view I could have given you of Wales ever. Rain and clouds. Right, so we are in the air now and we have our food with us. I'm going to be totally honest with you, right? It is free food, they say, but this is one of the smallest plain meals I think I've ever had in my life. That's coming from someone who is a large man. I am 230 pounds and 6'3", so, you know, that's why I've come prepared with 2 chicken wraps, and I also had a sausage sandwich and some toast in the airport as well, just to make sure I'm not too hungry. But this is the size of the cottage pie that we are dealing with. I'm not bad mouthing, by the way. It's just, you know, I have a big appetite. Maybe it looks bigger on the camera, but it is tiny. That's the size of my hand in comparison. Now, I don't know if that's any consolation, you know, because my hands are actually pretty big, but, you know, it is what it is. I won't be eating that, because I'm a bit of a salad dodger. Maybe I'll have the cucumbers, who knows. The hardest bread rolls you ever had in your life. We'll not be having balsamic vinegar. And maybe put this butter in, and we got a tiny little chocolate bar, which also is pretty small as well. Lily O'Brien's.
I must say, I'm pretty excited for the Lily O'Brien's.
Yeah, me too.
And I've eaten my salad.
Meal size, what are you saying?
Pretty little.
Yeah?
Pretty little. But it's okay, we had breakfast.
Yeah.
We'll survive.
What I will say, I'm not expecting the absolute world on this flight in terms of food quality or food quantity. I think there are pros and cons to this flight, right? The fact that we were able to travel from Cardiff today is
a massive win in itself. And I actually feel this is probably the freshest I think I've ever felt on a flight in my entire life, let alone just being able to fly transatlantic. Because even if I've flown from Bristol, for instance, it'd be getting there for like 6 o'clock, you know, so I'm still waking up at 2 in the morning just to be able to get there for, you know, those disgusting shifts. I actually feel incredible at the moment. Those electrolytes are hitting hard. DJ got a ginger ale on the go, you know. I think we're in a good spot right now. More to come. Now, something I am absolutely blessed up with, I'm not going to lie, is the space. The fact that we have a table for mine, Dani Luna's drink, and the camera is pretty goated. One downside I will say is the fact that I have my laptop on the tray table just now, and obviously I've had to move my laptop to, I'll show you. There we are. Our laptop's just living on the middle seat there.
There's no like dinner and a movie vibe to this.
Yeah.
I'm just sat facing the wall.
I think that's the issue, innit? And I think, luckily, I have somebody sat next to me that I know, and I also have a camera that I can talk to. Like, I haven't even touched my food yet, because I've just been talking to this, right, and setting myself up, so.
This plane was rammed, and you're on your own, it might suck a little bit. But we're not on our own, and we've got all this space. That's fine.
And generally, this flight isn't completely rammed. A lot of people have been moving around to get themselves into an emptier row. And I want to say that most of the middle seats are empty on the flight. But honestly, for the price it was, like my flight was like 420 quid, which is actually insane because I definitely spent more to fly from London, connect in Chicago, and then go to Toronto Pearson that way, which is way worse. So the fact that this was significantly cheaper, don't get me wrong, I had the absolute base fare, you know, zero flexibility, try to charge me to like change my seat and all that, right? But it is what it is, that don't bother me. You still get your cabin bag, you still get your backpack. I think it's a steal, to be fair, for what you get actually. I'm enjoying it so far. It's quite a nice hot pie actually. You know what I'm going to do for YouTube? I'm going to eat my salad. Alright? I'm going to do it for you guys. What's these things? Like a little onion things?
It's a radish.
Radish. I don't think I've actually ever eaten a radish in my life. It's not the nicest. It doesn't really taste much either. Bit of a tang to it though, I'm not a fan of the radish. Obviously lettuce, you know what you get in, a little bit of red onion. Okay. It's just rabbit food, isn't it? Cucumber. What do they call cucumber in America? Like zucchini, isn't it?
No, that's eggplant.
That's eggplant. No, aubergine is.
Yeah. What is zucchini? It's not a cucumber.
It's not courgette, is it?
It is a courgette, yeah.
Wait, no. Courgette is what... Is it?
Yeah, it's courgette.
Check it. Fact check. Pro tip, if you don't like salad though, hold your breath, smash in your mouth, and then smash your actual food in it, and then that'll overpower the taste of salad, and you can still get your nutrients in. But I'm only doing this for you guys. Usually I do just eat my salad. See, look? Can't taste it. Oh. That's mad. That's actually a class idea. Yeah, what do they call that? Like a little smorgasbord?
Yeah, cucumber nacho.
Open sandwich. Look at that. Oh my god. I'll load it up even more as well. I'll get a little kidney bean on it. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. Oh. That's changing the game, actually.
I'm just going to add in this time-lapse video as proof that I did indeed eat my salad fully. I didn't dodge it, so smash a thumbs up for that to show me how proud you are of me for eating my greens.
Made like work of that, didn't I? there we are. I mean, that was pretty nice actually. Well, it's not even just cottage pie actually. It's Cajun Tex-Mex cottage pie.
Oh wow!
Which
I
is,
wouldn't have been able to tell you.
I know. I was thinking there was a little bit of spice to it, you know. That's what the influencer's doing there. They'll tap it like that. Bit of ASMR for you guys. Now I will say, if I'm going to review everything, I'm going to review it with full transparency, right? I would say that was one of the easiest bits of bread I think I've ever sliced on a plane. Oh, and the butter is soft. I mean, that's a few extra points there actually. Get a nice spread for you like that. Oh, look how easy that's going on. Getting crumbs everywhere. Right, so I haven't got a lot of cottage pie remnants in there, but there's some.
That's John.
But we're gonna do the Dani Luna special, and we're gonna. That's actually hard to mop it up actually. Try and mop up this tray with cottage pie. Nice, Mike.
Thanks, mate.
Nice little palate cleanser now with the old ginger ale, you know. Absolutely banging. Lily O'Brien's marble dark and white chocolate. Gonna get any chocolate then or? Oh, that's good, isn't it?
It's pretty.
You have to get in here. It's nice. But absolutely tiny. Again, I'm a big boy. Do you know what I mean? Or is it just a normal sized chocolate bar and I'm a giant? Who knows?
I think you could charm your way into a couple more of these.
Do you reckon? I charm my way into a full row, to be fair to myself. Someone in front of me asked if they can move seats, and I think the guy said, "Oh, speak to the woman further down." And I asked him, and he said, "Let me check my iPad." Brother gave me a full row. Must have looked at me and thought, "Oh, you are a behemoth of a man, incredibly handsome, charming. Of course you got a full row for you, pal." So this is a fancy little feature I just found now actually. Never seen one of these before, funny enough. This little thing lifts up like that. And well, it doesn't really work well for a phone. You can check your phone out like that and watch a little show. I don't watch stuff on my phone, not to be honest with you. It's too small for me. But there's a woman in front. She's got her iPad in there.
Lovely flight so far. For the first time flying from Cardiff Airport ever. I think the staff, I give 10 out of 10. I give... What was this?
I don't give them 10 out.
You don't?
One lady was kind of mean.
The one with glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, she was flirting with me and Mark loads. Loads. I can tell where she's from, tell what she had for dinner. She called Mark handsome and she called Mark strong.
Never.
Handsome and strong, she called him.
Did she?
After telling everybody I had an allergy, I felt like she had to really bring him back up again.
So we are well over halfway through this flight, and honestly, it's been fine. Travelling this far in a narrow body plane really is the end of the world. There is a little bit less space, obviously, walking through the cabin and stuff. It's a bit more difficult to kind of get up for a bit of a stretch or whatever, but I mean, it is what it is. Luckily, I'm able to spread out in the seat here because the middle seat empty, and honestly, there are some rows that are completely full. I'm assuming maybe they're families, people who are travelling together. But generally, throughout the plane, the middle seats tend to be pretty empty, so it seems like there's plenty of space on them regardless. It is usually at this point in the flight where I'll be getting restless, but excitement was still at an all-time high. The Wi-Fi changed the game, I got a load of editing done, played a bit of Uno before inspiring Dani Luna to try a ginger ale for the first time. So he has joined on the ginger ale grind, so this.
Ginger ale review.
First of all, give us your pre-ginger ale thoughts.
I'm worried a little bit about how gingery it's going to taste. I have no idea what it's going to taste like. Oh, it slaps.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, it slaps. That's really good.
That is the go-to on a flight.
Wow. That was game changing. Yeah, okay.
Game changer.
I'm in.
Yeah. So ginger ale's a winner.
Yeah, ginger ale's in.
It's banging.
In the flight routine, I think.
Yeah. So we are making our descent down into Toronto Pearson, and honestly, that flight has flown by, and I feel great, to be honest. You know, it's only 7 o'clock UK time, so everything's been done within normal hours. I didn't have to wake up at 2 in the morning to catch a flight. I'd been on a plane till 6 a.m. I feel fantastic. This is how flying should always be. How do you feel?
Funky fresh, to be honest. Yeah.
It's quite surreal, isn't it?
Yeah. I should feel much worse. My only worry is it is technically only like 2 p.m.
Yeah, so it's going to be hard getting to like a normal bedtime, but in theory, you should sleep all the way through the night and wake up fresh tomorrow.
Just don't fall asleep at the wheel.
What a time to be alive. It was time to touch down in Toronto and the excitement was still bursting out of us. So much so that I wanted to take the time to congratulate the staff on their efforts.
But just so you know, the camera's rolling, so if you want to do a nice plank ride...
Did you just say the camera is rolling?
The camera is rolling, so...
Just tempt me. Now we've landed into...
I have tempted you with some attention.
Right.
And now, my friends, is the only bump he's taken all weekend. Toronto! You tired? I'm pretty fresh, honestly. I've still got a chicken wrap in my bag, actually. The soggiest chicken wrap ever.
Oh, do you know what? My knee is kind of hurting.
Yeah, that was... I was honestly surprised that you were going to even do that to yourself, to be fair.
Starting to get incredibly delirious, and after a dreadful time waiting at the border, we finally made it into the country. And the next task before getting our car was to find a cheeky Tim Hortons. That was until we got lured in by some fancy World Cup novelty photo opportunities.
Probably got me a little blade job. Hook me up the hard way. Thanks, guys.
Pretty much out of the airport, off to the car rental. Got the essentials with Tim Hortons, you know. Got a cheeky maple glazed donut, and it's my first time trying an iced cap, which is absolutely banging. So
I went for a little French vanilla. I didn't join the iced cap gang. For a French vanilla and a turkey sir. I'm excited for this turkey sir. I'll tell you that right now.
got a chicken wrap in my bag, so I'll have that in a bit.
Uh-oh.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Yeah, this is background vlog. How you feeling?
Tired.
How did the coffee and the donut help?
Yeah, a little bit. Now I feel like I'm crashing already, man.
Uh-oh.
Crashing already, dude.
We've got a 3-hour drive to Windsor. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Who's gonna drive? Who's gonna drive?
Oh, Dan's gonna drive.
You've just seen him good. Whoa! Here he is.
Big Tommy Tanker.
Big fat driver.
We're on it now, boys.
So we didn't have any insurance for the car?
We'll find out now. Oh, we got a beautiful spot on our thing today. Right, so, honestly, what I'm going to say straight out of the gate, decent flight overall. I've got my scores, alright? I'm going to be rating it out of convenience, comfort, food, entertainment, and then an overall score, alright? The overall score is not an average of the other amenities, alright? Convenience, alright? And my reasonings for this score is because, for me, I feel pretty fresh, right? It's 4:15 Canadian time, so I was going to make it about...
It's only 5 hours,
yeah,
isn't it?
9:15 UK time, right? So, this must feel like what Londoners feel like when they fly from Heathrow, alright? They don't know how good they got it. So, the convenience gets a 5 out of 5 from me. Comfort. There was a middle seat empty, alright? Bit less space, you know, when it comes to like queuing up for the toilet or trying to get a stretch, you can't do it. So, comfort, 3 out of 5. Food, small meal, limited snack selection, less drinks offering. Food gives a 2 out of 5 for me, which I think is very fair and valid. Entertainment, no TV, but Wi-Fi all flight was a game changer, and it was also great, to be fair. I didn't have any problems with it. Actually, I had some problems getting on at first, but it took me a while to get on. But once I was in, bro. So yeah, I had stuff to do to keep me busy. I was editing on there as well. So entertainment gets a 4 out of 5 from me. Ooh. So overall, my score is a cheeky 4 out of 5 for the new route from Cardiff to Toronto. Let's go!
Mine's pretty similar to yours.
Yeah?
There was, it's convenience.
You're just gonna read mine?
Well, no, I was reading these convenience, comfort, food. Convenience has to be 5 out of 5.
Has to be.
Because it doesn't get any, you know, it doesn't get any closer, does it?
Yeah.
Cardiff.
Is that comfort?
Do you know what? Comfort is a 3, but for a very small little plane, it was quite comfortable. Although the seats didn't go back, did they? Which is a bit shit. Food, I'm also going to give it a 3.
Oh.
Because even though the portion sizes were small, it was really nice. That little milk chocolate, dark chocolate
marble.
Lily O'Brien's. Shout out to
nice.
Lily O'Brien. Spam the comments with big up Lily.
Entertainment. I would go ahead and say a 4.5.
Oh, we've thrown out the point.
No, maybe it is a 4. Maybe it is a 4. No, it is a 4.
commit to
But
it.
the Wi-Fi is better than having a TV because I could have watched any of those movies on my laptop on my phone.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
overall, 4.5. I'm gonna say.
Oh wow.
Okay, convenience 5 out of 5. Obviously, really close to my house. I woke up at maybe 8:30.
Wow. And it would have been in Heathrow. What would it have been?
Maybe like 2:30. Yeah. 2:30. Comfort, I also gave a 3, but I would put an asterisk next to that 3 because we did have a clear middle seat between us. And I
Worked out
think
well for us, didn't it?
if there was a stranger in between us, I would have given it a 2. Food, I gave a 3 for the same way that it was small, but I did think it was actually pretty yummy.
Pretty. Do you have the shepherd's pie?
I had the shepherd's
Cottage pie, Cajun Tex-Mex, isn't it? It's called?
Cottage pie.
Cajun
you
Tex-Mex cottage
The
pie.
shepherd from the cottage pie.
Yeah, it
Don't
was
include
yummy.
that in the vlog.
And shout out Lily O'Brien.
Lily O'Brien! Spam the comments!
Spam the comments!
Lily O'Brien! Lily O'Brien!
I gave entertainment a 3 because I did appreciate the Wi-Fi, but I have a bit of decision paralysis when given that many when given the entire internet of movies to watch. I can't make a decision.
Just go on Instagram.
So I just watched nothing. I just went on Instagram. Overall, I give it a 4. I think the convenience really plays a big part in the overall score because ultimately I would take being closer to my house than having a screen in the seat any day of the week.
I come to break the streak,
of course.
unfortunately.
He's not from Wales. But he is, but he's
so
better than
convenient
Wales.
is getting a 3 for me, right? It's getting a 3. I left my house yesterday. It's not Birmingham, it's not 45 minutes from my house. That is a 5 out of 5. And if I understand why you guys are giving it 5, but for me, it is a 3. Comfort, I think I'm going for a 3 also.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe, unfortunately, there was no full row flash this time.
No.
Gifted you guys, didn't gift myself, unfortunately. Food, I'm probably also going to say 3. I'm going to say 3. I thought that cottage pie was quite delightful. And shout out to our good friend Lily for, marbling up that chocolate.
Spam the comments!
Overall, I'm going to finish again with a 3 because I think entertainment, we did have the internet, but just like Dani Luna, I did spend the entire journey scrolling the internet. I would have liked 7 hours away from the internet.
That bit of blasting.
My eyes feel like bad. There you
Double
go.
sheep noise, but
Yeah, so overall 3 out of 5 for myself.
And there we have it, guys. That is our review. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. And like I say all the time, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
And big up Lily!